Okay. I wonder, can I perhaps change it in here? I cannot. I don't want to upgrade all of them, so I'm not going to do that. Okay, so these are actually almost done. What is missing up here besides the substations? Are they just out of reach of the... Oh, they're just out of reach of this one. Huh, okay. Well, we can go fix that real quick. We should be pretty well prepared for that CME event, I think, at this point. That should take care of that. There we go. Okay, so the walls at the east side here, or the west side, are complete. Oh, they will be. We got about 1,000, so let's kind of start on this side. See, unfortunately, these are never going to be powered because of this wall here. So we're going to have to do this little by little. Because what's getting blocked by the wall is, in the worst case scenario, is all the power poles. So, okay. That one's going to be somewhat of a pain because of that. Oh, are we low on turrets? Yes. I could maybe activate this one to create turrets as well. I think it's just a speed problem. I mean, we're not going to need a lot of turrets once we get our walls up, because that's going to be most of the turrets we need for a long time, but it wouldn't hurt to have a extra turret creation here. 3 hours. I think we're gonna be ready. At least as ready as we can be. There we go. Fix those. And orbit is just getting nailed. I mean, it is the orbit, right? It should be getting nailed, but it just feels constant. We have one. How many do you need? You need 4 rocket control units. Unfortunately, this is going to really stock up a lot of rocket control units until it's full. I could prioritize the cargo rocket units, but I don't know if I should. So, okay, you only have one. Alright, so this is still gonna go. I could change this to 1,000. That's probably enough. Let's do that. So once it launches this rocket, it won't launch anymore until we get science back up and running. Well, at least until I swap over the text on the belts here. Oh, they're checking tech cards. Maybe I should do this manually. Did I really do that? Oh man, okay. That wasn't much belt, so that's good. Alright, yeah, I think at this point I probably should take over manual kind of operation of this. Alright, first of all, go up here. I'm going to pretty much dump everything into a chest. Except for maybe my fuel or something. And maybe some belts. Robot, cards, sure. Belts. Dang it. Chest, belts, belts. Fuel. Yep. Robots. And I'm sure there's stuff I'm gonna want or need that I'm not gonna have when doing this, but we'll figure it out. Oh no, don't bring me stuff. Leave me alone. You know what? Turn the power off. There we go. I also need to get Meteor Defense up and running. Okay, so let's put the basics in here. We'll do that. Do a tree. Okay. Yellow. You know, I don't want them to fill it up yet, so let's turn all these off. I do probably want that amount in them, but just for now. Okay, this one's military, blue, green, and red. Okay. Science will eventually be making its way up here. It's going to take a little bit. Oh, we almost have a rocket, actually. Just kind of want to make sure I got them in the right spot. Blue and red. Yep, good. Let's get my stuff back. Turn on logistics. Okay. This wall is actually redundant and don't need it anymore. And I know I connected these with light oil. At least I know I brought the pipes out, and apparently the light oil did not make it out there for some reason. Because I never actually connected it to the main pipe. Well, that'll get resolved at least. Okay, so we have a core mine up here. We have a... I think it's still... Definitely a design flaw there. We'll fix that in a little bit. We have a core mine over here. The problem is we don't have anywhere to process them. So I think what we're gonna have to do is kind of find somewhere where we can process these. This one will probably be just like a depot, kind of like that. I'm probably gonna do like one train, maybe. I probably need more than that. I could do it there. I think this is the best spot though. So let's put that one there. Put this one here. Yep. Just like that. It's gonna give the robots a lot to do, unfortunately, but I think they can handle it. As they usually do. Okay. Look at spiked walls, spiked. Oh yeah, we're good. We got 1,000 again, so let's continue the wall build. Luckily this north wall is pretty short, so we only need about another 1,000 walls after this to really complete it. And this is actually a pretty useless wall. But they can get through here. This is a travelable area right here. don't know if you can see it. This is not, this is. So we could put a little bit of landfill there and just kind of fill it in with a wall just to keep them from pathing through the water. But honestly, that might be a good thing because the water slows them down by a lot. So we'll let that go for now. Apparently, I need a radar out here. Seem to be missing radars in several areas of the base. So let's kind of maybe fill these out a little bit. Put it right there. Oh yeah, this will work. Alright, our landfill, we're still about 16,000 landfill. Let's kind of let the robots do their jobs for a second. And what's our power situation? Still showing 1.4 gigawatts, so I want to see what is going on with this. Fluid shortage is not getting water. That's because this is in the completely wrong spot. Okay. Go fix the accumulator array, I guess. And if the robots haven't fixed the water piping down there, we'll do that too. And then we need to maybe start on getting some core mining going. Or more to the point, core processing. Oops. There we go. Alright, I have my robots. Oh yeah, I got a lot of labs. Let's throw these labs away. I do not need to be carrying those. Let's make sure our power gets online because we are less than 3 hours until our coronal mass ejection, so that's kind of somewhat the priority. I think we just beat them, or just met them down here, so good. This should start working. Kind of want to monitor the pressure a little bit. Okay, so it's shoving it through. So far, so good. Pretty much two of these, I don't even know what you want to call them. Two of these power plants, I guess, per water is kind of its maximum for the water piping and stuff. I tried in season 1, I tried putting 3 of them in line, and yeah, unfortunately the greenhouses would not fill up with water very fast, so I don't know if that was a piping problem. It looked like it was mostly maybe a greenhouse sharing problem, because the pipes were full and all that, it wasn't transferring. So we'll stick with a 2 plant situation or whatever. And let's maybe figure out a core mining thing here. I can actually make a nuclear reactor for my back. Okay, that'll get that completed. And again, I know I'm covering up oil and everything, but I don't know if there's a better way of doing it. Okay, so I'm thinking hopefully we'll be able to do all the core mining processing here. At least that's the idea. Okay, how many robots do I have? Because I'm gonna have to do like a massive sweep of stuff here. Let's see. First of all, I need to grab some of this. And I want to make sure this is all done. Okay, that's probably a pretty sizable amount of landfill. I think that's as good as that's gonna get. Once I fill some of this in, I'll be able to grab a bigger copy or area or whatever, so. Cool. Okay, so is this done? This is done. Let's go ahead and connect these. Okay, that'll get completed. Let's get this wall out of the way. Okay, and I pretty much need to remove all these power poles. And do the same right here. There we go. Let that kind of complete. And if we are grabbing any of this, we definitely need to prepare to get a wall up here first. That's going to be kind of a pain in the butt, I think. Ideally, I would just kind of come out here and make a perimeter like what we have, but I don't know how practical that's going to be out here, unfortunately. All right, before I put that in, I want to make sure I can even do this core mining over here. So, process a core. I need pulverizers, and then I'm going to need all the outputs of those. And then I'm going to have to do something with everything. Now, the copper, the iron, the raw metals, and all, and pretty much that, all three of these, I can just kind of maybe belt up to these areas and just put them into the processing. I think that would be the best thing to do. And then I would just have to figure out where and what to do with the rest. The real hard part is probably going to be the coal. And, well, I mean, the stone will be fine. The coal, the uranium, we could actually flare stack things like the crude oil and the water. And I do want to keep the pyroflux. Generally speaking, that's better for a lot of things, but I know we're going to get a lot more of that once we start vulcanite processing. I don't think I can... Yeah, because I haven't really unlocked it. So the only way I can see it or get to it is through the core mining, so... Whoops. So let's put down a warehouse. And let's do the same. That way these things can get started. And they do take some power. I mean, take a decent amount of power, actually. Where is it? There you are. So what kind of power do they take? They take 25 megawatts apiece. We're going to do 2 of them. So there goes 50 megawatts, but I mean, we're almost at 2. I could probably put down another power plant and be at 2, you know, we'll be over 2 megawatts or gigawatts. But honestly, I don't think I need to. We're definitely going through the stone faster. We got our first core fragment. Only took 46 hours. Yeah, I kind of want to do this, but I think I'm going to reverse it and maybe have like a 1-car train. So this is basically massively overkill. So let's kind of get rid of most of this. There we go. Whoops. And our cargo rocket is complete. All right, so let's do a 2-to-2 balancer here. This way we'll just kind of be balanced out. Okay, where are we? We're way down here. So I never did do a massive kind of sweep of this, so let's do that right now. And we'll just let the robots do their jobs for now before we come back. I'll do that on all these. We actually have somewhere for the wood to go now, so... And it's still going. It is at least burning it, so I mean we've got so much of it. Let's see, what do we... Oh wow, we've massively reduced the amount we have in here, so this is pretty awesome. I might even delete that and go down to 2 of these. I think that works. Okay, I also want to check on the walls. Yeah, let's go ahead and stamp down 2 more of these. And I think for this last one, I want a corner. And then remove that. Okay, looking good so far. We don't quite have all those walls yet, but we will. Well, that's not good. What does this water go to? My oil. Okay, we need to fix that. I don't think we can beat a robot out there, unfortunately. Okay, my iron train is still kind of lagging. Because my iron production is almost non-existent. So yeah, right now we're definitely into the we gotta do it now situation. I think I do want to go ahead and head up into space real quick though, since we have a rocket created. And we need to get up there and kind of clear everything out so the meteorites aren't just blowing everything up. So I think while everything's going on here, that's what I'm going to do. I think we're pretty stable for the moment. I know it's probably famous last words and all, but... Oh, actually, before I go, I'm going to need a spacesuit. I do not have a spacesuit. Okay, so I need to get a decontamination, or sorry, a life support. Let's see, big electric motors. Right here. And there was something else. Low density. Do life support. I don't have any coal on me, unfortunately. So I just need, I want like maybe 2 or 3 life supports in the actual suit. So I need to get at least 4 of these. Oh, let's turn this off. There we go. That's far more than enough coal. Okay, yeah, that's gonna be like 6 of these, which I don't need, so let's kind of, there we go. That'll be 4. Okay, I got a jetpack. Well, it's being built. I need an engine. I got that. I need some solar panels. I'll see how many of those I want to make. I could probably even go without the generator, well, even though I've made one already. I can put it in the car, and I was gonna say in the car, but I don't really need it in a car. I might need to do belt immunity. I could probably do big solar panels, because this is mostly going to be used for in space, and the solar panels work way better when you're at least in orbit. So yeah, I'm also going to need some oxygen, so let's see what it... Oh, I already had one, that's why. Okay, so suit. Ooh, it actually needs RCUs, okay. Which means I need empty canisters, which means I need secure canisters. Okay, we gotta go somewhere else. Actually, right here, I think will be just fine, because I can do water and stuff. Make a few extra pipes. My fortunately my personal logistics bots, I cannot think of the word, are not turned on. So let's see, that's cleaning. I want to make empty ones. I just need some plastic. Alright, just kind of shoving stuff in places. Alright, you need blue circuits, and you're going to get secure containers. You need coal, and then life support canisters, and then you will be spitting out regular life support canisters, so good. Okay, we made our suit. Let's open it up. Let's put in maybe a battery, a couple of roboports, our life support. I think maybe one of these. I think really what I was going to do now is maybe the big solar panels. So I need some electronic circuits here. Oh, glass and steel. Okay. That's easy, right here. I think I was just gonna make 2 of those, right? Yeah, 2 of these, then maybe 3 of those. Oh yeah, I need to dump the scrap. Okay, so let's dump some scrap. Crap. Okay, that'll make a few. We don't need that many. We're not going to be up there for that long. We will be for a little while, but not for that long. I really don't need most of this. Definitely the warehouses and stuff, those are worth the most. Let's throw this stuff away. I'm not going to need the rail. Let's see. Won't need any belt, at least this belt. Loaders don't work. I need space loaders. Pipes won't work. Well, that's a lot of pumps. I don't. There we go. I don't really need the steel. I mean, I might eventually, but not right now. I don't need any of this stuff. At least not for a while. Concrete can stay. I don't need that many solar panels or any of these land-based items. Probably none of those. If I'm going to take a stack of something, I'm definitely going to take a full stack. So the reason I say that is because I'm going to go probably fill up the stacks that I have here. There we go. Now these won't work real well down here, but I think once I get in the space, they will. I might go ahead and take the generator just in case. I think I will be just fine, at least as much as I'm going to be using my robots, which isn't all that much. Yeah, I may already near 20. That's probably enough, at least for now. We'll get a proper setup going before our next trip. I don't think I'm going to take the requester warehouse. That I want to leave here. So let's... All this can stay here. This is fine. Maybe the modules I will take out. Those are fairly expensive, and maybe the stack inserters. Like the good inserters I'll take with me. Okay, so pretty much for my first rocket, I'm gonna need mostly steel. Let's see, for scaffolding. That's kind of what I'm looking at. So, tech, scaffolding. I'm gonna need low density, heat shield, and plate. Now, granted, we need 400 science packs in order to do all that, but there are science packs up there, so that's kind of what I'm counting on. So let's grab a bunch of steel. So that's 1,000. Actually, I already had one in my inventory, so do that. I do want to take maybe a couple stacks of glass. I don't need a lot of it. Unfortunately, iron and copper and everything is in a different area, but might take like 500 each. Like that. I already have a little bit of repair packs on me. That should be enough. Maybe 200 concrete. Probably some red and blue circuits. I definitely need some more big motors. I almost have none of those. Don't need a lot of big motors, but to make other things, I will need them. And actually, small motors, or I think that's what they're called. Oh, I don't even have these in the chest. Okay. These we need quite a bit of. That's 6 stacks of motors. Okay, so what else? I mean, I could take a little bit of plastic and stuff like that. Oh, I know what I need. Water and lubricant. I haven't bottled any of that up yet, so let's kind of get that working. That's actually how I should have turned it off. So yellow, military, blue, green, and red. Okay, and then let's turn these off because I don't really want to load everything up yet. Okay, so I need to get steel out here. Not a problem. Except for the fact that I got rid of all my stuff. Still not too much of a problem. Because I didn't realize I still had splitters on me. So let's go drop these in my dump chest over here. Probably do need to drop my fuel, but I need some fuel for flying around, so... I mean, I could take rocket fuel, but it kind of gets wasted doing that, I believe. Okay, so I actually need... Let's bring these up. Like so. Okay. So that's going to be water. And why is water not coming up? That's why. Okay, so this needs to be heavy metal, or heavy oil. And this, unfortunately, needs to be water. And we'll just readjust stuff like that. Okay, fill barrels, fill the chests, and then we'll be good. Okay, so iron, steel. Yeah, I don't have any blue circuits. Let's get some blue. Where am I making blue? Way up top. There we are. I mean, that's probably enough, but let's just do that. I don't really think I need to take any green circuits, but we probably should just in case. I think I have enough modules. I don't think I need more than probably 100 of, and now because I'll probably ship more by that point. And I just flew right past where I meant to go. Apparently we have no green circuits being stored. Oh yeah, here we are. Okay, do I need some kind of balancer here? That's probably what's going on. And they're being emptied. I might just need a balancer somewhere. Let's do one here. Okay, that's not an easy spot for the balancer. I can do it there. There we go. And that'll kind of belt balance or side balance the green circuits a little bit. I don't really think I need to bring a whole lot of batteries or anything, but at the very least I want to kind of even out what I am taking, so let's do that. Again, with the fuel, I need to bring some fuels. I should actually have some in here somewhere. And I know I have cards, so let me go drop these cards off, except for the basics. Now I'm really trying to avoid having to turn my robots back on. Okay, cards. Surprisingly, I don't have any fuel in this. Oh, there, a little bit. Here, let me control click, and no, nothing. All right. I do want more robots. I'm only have what I normally take with me on me, so let's say maybe another 100. I think that'd be good. That'll be a good amount. Maybe even 50 logistics bots. I mean, they might die because that's what logistics bots do in space, but I do need to actually make some of the new some of the new science labs. So let me go kind of drop some of this stuff off. Like I'm gonna throw these basic tech cards down here in their chest from where they were made, because I do just need to get rid of these or recycle them or something. So I could just do the greens. Well, if there were any green in that logistics, I did not find them. Or red, for that matter. Okay. Alright, so yellow. Military. I wanted to take this with me. I don't think I'm going to need it though, so I'm going to leave it behind. Transport belt, definitely don't need that. I don't even really need the electric poles, but I'm going to take what I've got in my inventory here. Let's see. I wouldn't mind more space assembly machines. Okay, so let's do this. So this will be everything I'm taking with me. I need blue and big motors. And I need steel, red, copper, and all the labs. What do I do with all the labs? Alright, I think I'll put the labs away. And grab a little bit of fuel. There we go. So that's only 40 labs. Pretty sure I had more than that. But maybe not. Alright, so I need steel, copper, and red circuits. There's copper. Hey D Jones, how you doing? I am kind of just gearing up for going into space and whatnot. Hope you are doing well today. Thank you for coming. Good. Don't think I need 40 labs. I mean, when I'm thinking about it, I might as well just make them all, right? Yeah, let's just convert all the current labs to new labs. And then I can just get rid of everything. Okay. I am glad you're doing good, man. Okay, a little bit extra, sure. Except for that. No, I wasn't going to take that, that's right. But wait, I wanted to make some more of these. There we go. Now throw all that in there. I have not made the labs yet, and that's fine. Okay, so I have a little bit of room left. I have no stone. Let's bring some stone. Let's maybe fill up the rest of our inventory on stone. And steel, perhaps? Oh, and heat shield. No, man. Okay, I'm really low on heat shield here. Yeah, finally got the... Well, that was quick. Finally got the cargo rocket built. Well, let's see, maybe we can get one. Nope, we got rare metals. Not what I wanted. Come on, give me a heat shield. Really? Okay, I got the heat shield. Good. There we go. 2 stacks of heat shield. Yeah, we're doing pretty well. I need more fuel. A lot of this I don't really need to take. Like, I could probably leave the yellow inserters. We're making more assembly machines. Oh, I'm gonna have to have room in my inventory for those, so I can get rid of the stone. I mean, that's really something I could just put in here, honestly. It's like if we lose a stack of stone or something, who cares? That might be it. I don't really need fuel because I'm gonna have a lot of rocket fuel, so... Oh, you know what I did not bring is water. So let's throw in 500 of water and lube. Well, lube is definitely going slow. Oh, the power pylons, yeah. I mean, you can't make those for a while, unfortunately. Well, that's the smarts, man. You can't do anything about it. I mean, at this point, I don't know what I'm gonna have lost either, so it could easily be pylons and stuff too. I'm just hoping not. I might go ahead and just go into space at this point. Let's leave that behind. I'm not gonna take a tenth of a stack of fuel. What? Really? Okay. Speed you up. The water is taking all the fuel, unfortunately. Yeah, we'll get that sorted later. I could probably put a speed, slow down just a little bit. Well, I'm sorry you lost your pylons. It's probably all we're gonna really get in order to get this first one up, so and I'm also not going right to the orbit either. I'm going to the asteroid belt. And maybe I'll put the copper and iron in there. I mean, yeah, you can get away with not having the pylons. They're just handy, especially in the beginning because of the area of effect and everything. Okay, I got in. You know what I probably do want to take is one extra capsule. Yep. I like having an extra. If you cable it, so I'm putting them into two different boxes, right? So right now I have these inserters. If I can kind of show you, it's kind of wire hell right here, but these inserters will stop once they get to 96. So once both of these chests are full, these will stop. This will back up. But what you really want are this. You want your inserters cabled to your cargo rocket silo, and you want to say if less than 100 cargo rocket sections, then put it in. And you probably want to override the stack sizes as well. That way they're not putting in 5 at a time or however many they put in. Because that way once it hits 100, it'll stop putting stuff in your cargo silo. And that kind of goes with everything. Eventually I'm going to... It does, but this is considered inventory for the silo. And also if you go into your Informatron, this is kind of key too. If you go to cargo rockets, if you scroll down, it'll actually explain what the different signals are for the silo. So cargo rocket section signal, if any sections used in the rocket construction are added to the count of any sections in the inventory. So, and this goes for the liquid, goes for the capsule. So you can say, you know, only do one capsule. That way it only puts one up here. Otherwise, you know, this would just keep loading it and putting it all in inventory and filling everything up. But I also restrict this so it only puts one in the chest, because you don't need a whole chest full of capsules. That's just a huge waste of of resources, because these things are not cheap. Not cheap at all. At least right now, for me, they're not cheap. But yeah, so I also have everything set to 5,000. One thing I just, now that you mentioned that, now that you bring up the subject, I actually want to take probably some delivery kit. What did I just use up? Steel and chests, yeah. I'll take these later. I'm not going to set these up for a while. I'm not going to have delivery cannons set up for a while, but I do want a transmitter. Okay, so let's throw everything in here. Let's grab all my stuff. And I make a transmitter. I need batteries, steel. I need everything I don't have, unfortunately. Steel? So I at least want one transmitter so I can transmit the contents of my chests and everything. That's it. Yep, and then some batteries. Why transmitter needs batteries, I don't know, but there we go. You know what? I'm actually throwing those in there. I don't want to do that. Okay, so I am making my labs. Is there another full stack or two of something I could take? Maybe the blue and... That's it. Okay. I think we're good. I think we're good enough. Lube is nowhere near as much as we need, but it'll get us started. Pretty well. So yeah, we're going to the asteroid belt 1. And look away if you don't want a spoiler yet, but the asteroid belt, this is where we're going. And then we will bring it back. So let's launch. And as you see, now that we're leaving, my cargo sections are filling back up. Yay, we're going to space! Yeesh. Okay, I've actually should have probably brought two different cargo or landing pads. One for here, one for there, but this will be okay. Ooh, bounce off the... Oh, sure. Take it. Okay. Come on. Touch everything. I'm touching it. Okay, I gotta actually touch it with my mouse. Alright, there we go. Ship is mine. Alright. Let's see. Let's put all the stone in here. I want to just empty that one out. I just need room for other things. There we go. Where's your deal? That was weird.